Hello and thanks for joining us. This is the Signature 30 Minutes. I am Marvelous Obomman. In the headlines, Special Investigation Panel begins second sitting on sexual and gender-based violence in Nigeria. Gunmen attack another community in Ebonyi State. Military authorities confirm the rank of the Chief of Army Staff, Ibrahim Atahiru, as Lieutenant General. And now the details. The Special Investigation Panel on Sexual and Gender-Based Violence in Nigeria began its second round of sitting in Abuja on Monday. The Abuja sitting is considering 32 cases, out of which a total of 161 cases which will attend nationwide in the second round. In the first round of sittings, the panel had 114 gender-based violence cases. Signature TV correspondent Blessing Adejo was at the National Human Rights Auditorium, the venue of the second Abuja reading, and tells us more.
The Executive Secretary of the National Human Rights Commission, Tony Ojukwu, said that the Special Investigation Panel on Sex Violence became necessary following public outrage sparked by rising incidents of gender-based violence.
It will be recalled that this panel followed the request of the Office of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria on the Commission to take immediate steps to arrest the growing scourge of sexual and gender-based violence.
He said the terms of reference of the panel include investigation of alleged acts of violation of human rights through gender-based violence and identification of individuals responsible for such acts of persecution, disciplinary proceedings, and damages.
The members of the panel were carefully selected to represent diverse interests of the society. The Commission as the chair and the secretariat, the academia, gender experts, civil society, and professional groups. The panel is also working closely with consultants who bring their professional expertise in the field of sexual and gender-based violence to bear on the proceedings and report of the panel.
The UNDP representative at the event, Simon Ridney, said that the increase in gender-based violence due to COVID-19 increased the need for intervention by stakeholders to prevent the trend from continuing.
To this end, there is also a need for key actors from all sectors of society, such as the executive, legislature, judiciary, civil society, the media, and all levels to come together for effective defence to support victims of gender-based violence.
The panel will sit for 4 days, beginning from Monday. Adejo Blessing for Signature TV.
Members of the National Association of Resident Doctors have asked the federal government to honor its agreement with the union. The one that should the government fail to honor its agreement in the next 4 weeks, they would be forced to declare another indefinite nationwide industrial action. Addressing reporters on Monday in Abuja, NARD President Dr. Ilewa Ukuhayesu noted that authorities in Abia State and Imo State owe resident doctors 20 months and 5 months arrears respectively. He stressed the need for the state governments to pay up the arrears within the window of suspension of the strike by the doctors, which he said was 4 weeks. He also clarified that the suspension of the industrial action, which lasted 10 days, was conditional, saying the union would review the government's responses to their request by the end of April. The doctors asked the federal government to remove medical training from the concurrent list to allow for the universal implementation of the Medical Residency Training Act across the federation, including state training institutions. Top military officers on Monday paid their last respects to the 12 soldiers killed by a local militia in Bontak in Shisha local government area of Benue State. The burial ceremony, which took place at Wurunkum Cemetery in Makodi, kicked off with the deceased servicemen lying in state. Family members, colleagues, and senior officers of the 72 battalions Makodi, led by Commander for Special Forces, Brigadier General L.G. Libong, and the Commander Operation Wellstroke Major General Deyemi Yekini, attended the burial ceremony. The soldiers were on a peacekeeping mission in the state when they were attacked. Military authorities have confirmed the rank of the Chief of Army Staff, Ibrahim Atahiru, as Lieutenant General. In his first major reshaping of army regimentation, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atahiru has taken the army back to its dress code, which was changed under his predecessor, Tukur Buratai. In a signal to all Army units and formations across the country, the Chief of Army Staff ordered that from Monday, April 12, 2021, officers and men would dress in their plain jackets on Mondays and Fridays. The dress code is popularly known as the number 4 dress in the Nigerian Army. On Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, the soldiers are to dress in number 5 dress, a plain green uniform that requires them to tuck in. The mode of dressing contained in the new directive was what was obtained before Tukur Buratai changed them. The Catholic community of Imo State University, in a jubilant mood as one of their priests, Reverend Father Marcel Onyocha, kidnapped by suspected Fulani herdsmen, regained his freedom in the early hours of Monday. Both the police and spokesperson of Imo State University confirmed the development. Reverend Father Onyocha, a professor of philosophy at Imo State University, Owerri, was kidnapped on Saturday evening in the Ihunwe community along the Enugu-Okigwe Expressway. According to the Provincial Secretary of Clarita Missionaries, Reverend Father Wagu, his abductors dropped off in the early hours of Monday in the same location where he was kidnapped. The police, which confirmed the release of Reverend Father Onyocha, said a manhunt for his abductors is continuing to bring the criminals to book. No life was lost as unknown gunmen on Monday morning attacked residents of Ebele village in Ubonyi local government area of Ebonyi State. The Commissioner of Police, CP Garba Ali, who confirmed the attack, said he was waiting for further information. Speaking in Ebonyi, the Commissioner for Internal Security and Border Peace, Stanley Okoro-Emeha, said many houses were razed, but no casualty has been established yet. He further stated that the identity of the attackers has not been established, but some residents claim they are Fulani herdsmen, while others say they are Gila people from Benue State. The attack has been described as unprecedented, as some victims of the incident are presently taking shelter in the homes of some stakeholders. The Muslim rights concern Murich has warned the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) to mind their utterances, especially as it relates to the use of hijab in the country. This is coming as CAN earlier said that Muslim female soldiers are free to wear hijab on the military uniform if it will deflect bullets, a statement which has sparked criticism from Murich. Responding to the statement, the director of Muslim Rights Concern, Professor Ishaq Akintola, said that the Nigerian Army belongs to all Nigerians, both Christians and Muslims, and therefore should reflect people's culture and religion. The director, who accused CAN of nursing bad intention against Muslims over hijab, added that whether hijab can shield female soldiers away from bullets or was the bone of contention, but overemphasizing it means that CAN never wishes people found outside of his own faith well. The Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria says it will strictly enforce the rules guiding the picking up and dropping off of passengers at airports across the country. FAN is now requesting travelers and drivers to cooperate with it as the rules are to secure the nation's airport. In a statement on Monday, FAN said that picking up passengers at the frontage of airport terminals is now prohibited. All arriving passengers must walk to the car parks from where they pick up commercial or their private vehicles. FAN, however, says departing passengers can be dropped off in front of the terminals and the vehicles cannot wake or pick up anybody. Now on the foreign scene, ex-banker Guillermo Lasso won Ecuador's presidential election on Sunday after his socialist opponent Andres Arauz conceded. Conservative Lasso declared himself presidential elect and accepted the challenge of changing Ecuador's destiny. With 93% of vote, the 65-year-old led almost 5 percentage points over economist Arauz. Arauz, best known as the protege of former presidential Rafael Correa, was magnanimous despite earlier claiming victory following a tight Else poll. He won 52.5% of the vote compared with Arauz's 47.49%. The Director General of the Organization of American States, Luis Almagro, congratulated Lasso on the win, saying he hoped they could work together in strengthening democracy, human rights, security, and development. Before we end the news, a recap of our major stories. Special Investigation Panel considers 32 cases of gender-based violence. Gunmen attacked residents of Ebele village in Ohunku local government area of Ebonyi State. The Chief of Army Staff has returned the dress code of the Nigerian Army. Please do well to stay safe, maintain physical and social distance, and wear your nose masks while going about your daily activities. And that's the signature 30 minutes. On behalf of my producer, Damilola Budu, I am Marvelous Oboman. Thanks for watching.